Well, I'm standing here with Ann Detweiler of Fry Road Nursery. And Ann, you guys are, one of the things I really admire about you, you've really stepped into the fuchsia game. And you're growing a lot of fuchsias now.
Yes, yes we are.
And you know, many of our viewers might remember Ron and Debbie Monnier, who had Monnier's Country Gardens. They're just amazing fuchsias, and you're growing several of their varieties now, too.
Yes, they have gifted us with stock from their garden.
Yeah, because it's great that they're continuing on then through you with their wonderful fuchsias. Now, speaking of wonderful fuchsias, we have a bowl of blooms here, and I'm just going to let you run with them because they are amazing.
So, well, just some of our favorites. I'm always in favor of large. This is very, very large. Royal Mosaic. Beautiful, also beautiful habit.
It almost looks fake. It's so large.
It does. So if you get a little kid's hand there, it would just look enormous. Another one, an eternal favorite, is Pink Marshmallow, also very nice and full. And although I'm not crazy about the habit, you can mix it with other fuchsias which may not have a spectacular bloom but have a very nice plant habit. So another one like that would be Bicentennial, beautiful big bloom, not such a great plant. So sometimes we will mix it with a plant that has a little smaller bloom and a beautiful foliage habit. This one is Dancing Flame, or Mrs. Rundle is also beautiful foliage. And if you mix the three together, you get the best of both worlds of a huge bloom and beautiful foliage.
Nice.
Another of my personal favorites the last few years have brought us beautiful black and red, real head turner. This happens to be New Millennium. There's also Giant Midnight or Maxima, and they just keep coming.
I mean, and it's black.
It's black.
That is just amazing color.
It is freakishly black.
Well, now let's talk. All of these that you mentioned are all what they call hanging fuchsias, which you tend to see in baskets. Now, you have both, though. Yes,
we also have a collection currently of about 350 upright hardy varieties, about 80 tender uprights, and 100 trailing.
And so you do actually wholesale out to some of the nurseries, so there's a possibility of finding them around at your local garden center.
Yes.
And you know, if you want your local garden center to carry them, I'm sure that they could, call you and bring them in too. Now, one of the things that we get asked all the time in the industry is fuchsias, once they've done bloom, they go to berries, and a lot of people wonder why they don't bloom. They leave the berries on. That's not what you should do, though.
True. You want to force the plant to keep making seeds, keep making children, and if it already has a seed, it will devote its energy to finishing that seed. So take the berries off, even give it a light trim around the edge of the basket, and it'll just poof out new growth and new flowers.
And I don't know what you guys do here, but I always use something like an Osmocote because they are heavy feeders.
Yes, the only caution I would have would be to only use it as a top dressing.
Yes.
When the weather gets hot and it's down in that hot, wet basket, sometimes it can explode, and you have too much nitrogen all at once.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Now, and you do have a website as well, right?
We do, fryroadnursery.com.
And I like that you also offer an online store.
We do. Not all of the varieties are available online, just the ones that we're sure that we have enough stock to offer online. Well,
it's really great, and certainly if you live far away and you want to use the online store, that's great, but if you can make it out here, they're in Albany, and if you go to gardentime.tv, we'll kick you over to their website, you can get directions and everything, but you also have a whole host of other plants in the nursery besides fuchsias.
Yes, we love the unusual and the tropical looking but winter hardy is our other favorite thing.
You're going to be getting some of my money today because I've already seen some stuff I like. So again, for more information, go to gardentime.tv. We'll pop you over to their website. And always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.